Welcome back, listeners, to another episode of Susan Lopresti Wellness, Mind, Body, and Soul. This is the podcast where we explore the highs, the lows, and everything in between when it comes to a woman's life, her health, and just all aspects of navigating the midlife landscape. I'm your host, Susan Lopresti. And today I want to share something deeply personal, how I'm embracing turning 65 and what aging gracefully means to me. For me, looking at my age is not something that I'm ashamed of. Aging is often seen as something that we should be resisting and something to fight against with every tool that's available. I believe that it's something to be proud of. Not everyone is blessed to reach 65. And I'm sure that each of us here listening knows someone who didn't make it to 65. So, with that being said, I want my appearance to reflect health, vitality, and the wisdom that comes along with experience, not an unrealistic attempt to freeze time. I believe that there's beauty in authenticity in allowing ourselves to evolve rather than trying to erase the signs of our journey. I always believe that true beauty comes from within, through the way we care for ourselves, the energy that we radiate out to others, and the joy that we bring to others. I want to take a moment to acknowledge that everyone is entitled to their own perspective when it comes to aging and cosmetic treatments. Some people will choose fillers and Botox or other procedures to look younger and feel rejuvenated. And that is entirely their choice. I am not here to judge or say it's bad or say anything negative about anything in regards to that. Everyone is on their own journey, on their own path, and you do what makes you feel best about yourself, right? It's entirely your choice. And people that do get cosmetic procedures, they do look younger and they do look rejuvenated. And I applaud them for doing the work that makes them feel better about themselves. There is no one size fits all approach to aging. And I respect that we each walk our own path when it comes to how we care for our own bodies. And that being said, my personal stance is that I have concerns about the long-term effects of injectables and cosmetic procedures, especially going under the knife. You just don't know what the outcome may be. And there are times where something goes wrong and it could be dangerous as well. So while all of these procedures may offer a temporary youthful appearance, I believe that introducing synthetic substances into the body may not be the healthiest choice over time. Do we really know what the long-term effects of injectables are and how your body composition is going to react to them, right? So you may have a friend who gets Botox all the time and they have no adverse reactions to it. And then you may go and have Botox done or some kind of filler, and you may have an adverse reaction. I don't hear too much about it, but there's always that possibility. So you really want to do your research on that and know what you're doing to your body before you actually have it done. For me, and this is me personally speaking, the most sustainable and fulfilling way to look and feel vibrant for me is natural holistic practices that support my overall well-being. Rather than relying on quick fixes, I choose to nourish my skin and my body from within. I prioritize my health over aesthetics, knowing that a healthy glow will always look natural. and it also radiates a healthy lifestyle. Truly, that's what I've been all about for many, many years. I've been on a health and wellness journey since I'm 19 years old, when I was first introduced to yoga. And ever since then, I've always had an interest in health and wellness and an interest in staying healthy and vibrant and well for many years to come. So it's always been my practice. It's what's ingrained in me. And that's the reason that I started this podcast in the first place. I want to offer mature women ways of staying healthy and vibrant through many alternative healing modalities. For me personally, these are just some of the things that I do. I practice face yoga, which helps to keep my muscles toned and my skin naturally lifted. So we have muscles in our face, which allow us to smile, to frown, to be happy. You see all the different facial expressions from our emotions, right? Well, the muscles in our face are the same as the muscles that are in our body. If we are lifting weights every day to build up the muscles in our arms, we're going to have fuller arms. If we're exercising our arms and our legs every day, we are building the muscle in our arms and in our legs. And what happens is when the muscle gets larger, the skin adheres tighter to the muscle. When we're not using our muscles, that's when you begin to notice that your arms are getting that wing and it's flapping back and forth and your legs are jiggly. So the same thing applies for face yoga. As you are manipulating the muscles in your face on a daily or a few times a week, you are exercising those muscles. And as they begin to plump up, the skin that's attached to those muscles will become tighter and firmer, right? So that's what face yoga does for your skin. I also prioritize whole, nutrient-dense foods that support my skin's elasticity and keep me feeling energized. So you just don't want to look younger. You want to feel younger. You want to have energy. You want to be vibrant. You want to just have that energy level that you had when you were younger. All of that, not just the look on your face, all of that radiates health and energy and vitality. I drink water throughout the day. I always have, I just brought it inside. I always have a large mason jar that is filled with filtered water. I use clean skincare and cosmetics. Now, the other most important thing is restful sleep. That is a non-negotiable because restful sleep plays a vital role in cellular repair and overall rejuvenation. Also, I don't know if you realize this, but while you're sleeping, we have a system. It's called the glymphatic system. And what that is, it's a cleansing process for the brain. So while we're in deep restorative sleep, the glymphatic system turns on and it starts flushing out any toxins and proteins and anything that has accumulated in the brain during the course of the day, and it filters it out of the body. If you are not getting 7 to 8 hours, preferably, and it's deep restorative sleep, the glymphatic system is not going to turn on. And that's where you'll start to notice that your brain is slipping a little. You're not that quick on recall anymore. So you need to be sure that you're prioritizing your sleep. Also, I like to surround myself with positive, uplifting people who are supportive of me and are like-minded with the activities that I enjoy doing. I stay active, right? Keeping my body strong and agile so that I can continue to live fully and vibrantly at every stage of life. I love walking in the early morning sun, which we all need to get sunshine. And the best time of day to get sunshine into our eyes and onto our skin where it's not so harmful is in the very early morning when the sun is just rising. It's the least strongest at that time of day. And it's so important. I also love to bike ride. I enjoy that tremendously. I love yoga. I've been practicing yoga since I'm 19. I love to swim. And most of all, I really enjoy jumping on my mini rebounder, which helps to move the lymphatic fluid through my body, which is a great detoxifier as well. It's also a full body workout that's fun and enjoyable to do. It actually makes me feel like a kid again when I'm jumping on it because I put on my favorite tunes and I'm jumping, but I'm not just jumping, I'm dancing and moving around and just making myself feel happy and light and rejuvenated. And I absolutely love it. And it doesn't feel like exercise. I like exercise that doesn't feel like exercise. That's why I love to swim. That's why I love walking because I love being in nature. So I'm just walking and taking in nature. Bike riding also reminds me of when I was a child and having fun just bike riding. So I do things that I find enjoyable to do. But if it makes me feel like a kid again, that's rejuvenation, right? That's feeling rejuvenated. But perhaps most importantly, I believe that true radiance comes from within. That's why I dedicate time to a spiritual practice every day that brings peace, tranquility, and joy into my life. Whether it's meditation or breath work, prayer, or simply spending time in nature, I know that cultivating inner harmony reflects outwardly in ways that no cosmetic treatment could ever do. Having a positive attitude and being grateful for life, for everything that you have, truly radiates beauty, as opposed to someone who's negative and is always complaining about their life and woe is me. No amount of treatments will add radiance to their face, right? It's just the way it is. For me, embracing aging naturally isn't about rejecting beauty. It's about redefining it. It's about feeling beautiful because I'm healthy, at peace, and aligned with my values. I choose to honor my age, to celebrate the wisdom and the experiences that have shaped me, and to walk forward with confidence, knowing that the best years are still unfolding. I see age as a privilege. Not everyone gets to reach 65, and I'm grateful for every moment, every lesson, and every opportunity to continue growing. There is a certain grace in allowing life to unfold naturally, in accepting the changes in our body while nurturing them with love and care. So I celebrate this milestone not with fear, but with gratitude. I embrace 65 with confidence, knowing that I am living in alignment with my values, choosing grace over resistance. Thank you for listening. I encourage everyone to find the approach that feels right for them, whatever that may be. I am not here to judge anyone. I'm just telling you what I feel works for me in the moment. When I'm 75 or 70, I may feel differently and I may try a different approach. But for me right now, the most powerful beauty secret will always be living a healthy, joyful, and authentic life. I hope my journey inspires others to see aging not as something to be feared, but as something to be honored. Let's wear our years with pride, radiate health from within, and embrace every stage of life with an open heart. If this episode resonated with you at all, I want you to know that I have a program that's called 30 Days Heal to Rejuvenate. It runs every single month. Right now, the next program starts March 1st, 2025. And for 30 days, every single day, I will be on Zoom with you if you could make it live. And if not, it will be recorded in a private Facebook group. We will meditate. We will receive Reiki healing energy from me. We will also move our body in some way every day, and there will be a topic of health each day. And that topic of health will be ways to improve our health going forward as we're aging. It will be through alternative healing modalities. I won't be talking about prescription medications or anything like that. What I will be talking about are natural ways that we could stay healthy, vibrant, and just enjoy our life for many years to come. So I will put the link to that class in the show notes of this episode. Again, thank you so much for joining. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Please feel free to leave me a comment if you so desire. Also, if you know anyone who you think could benefit from this episode or any of the episodes that I've aired so far, please kindly share it out with them as well. I would appreciate that so much. And until the next time, I just want to say thank you, be well, stay happy, and bye for now. Take good care, everyone.